Ye gods, I say, Jebediah, that cheeky little rascal, has signed a contract without our knowledge, and somehow missed the crucial fine text. However, will we meet these expectations without it ending in total disaster? Well, you get the gist of it anyway. I signed a few contracts here and there. Let's not get into who signed what and who signed who, alright? But I may have, gotten a bit of a pickle here. So anyway, here I am. You can see me in the VAB building a rocket. I'm gonna go to Minmus to go and repair a rover. That's part of the mission. Yeah, another part of the mission is to save a Kerbal from orbit. Did a 2-in-1 little contract here. I originally actually built a surface base for Eve. There was like a big contract I signed in the game, whatever. And it turned out I didn't have a VAB that could hold such a structure. It's a magnificent structure, by the way. I'll show you next time. So I had to go and perform this little mission to go and get some more money so to upgrade the VAB. Who knows, money? Money's not a big deal, is it? But I thought, why not get some science while I'm there as well, which turned out to be a fruitless endeavor later on, as you'll see. But I thought, in my ignorance, I'd go and try. So I've got a little lander here outside. I don't want to do a normal, boring looking rocket. No, I poo-poo in that direction. I thought, why don't I build a lander? It's going to be a direct descent. I don't want to do a stupid Apollo style. I'll do that maybe another time, who knows. But a little direct ascent, who knows. So I'm going to go and just put the lander on the top, put a fairing around that, and then go and build the stages underneath. It's different, it's interesting. And I wanted to go for like a grey rocket. I usually do like the white and the whatever, it's boring. Let's try something new. I mean, admittedly, it turned out looking awful. But you gotta try these new things every now and then. And this is also grossly over-engineered. Like, I didn't need this much delta V. You don't need this much fuel, do you? We're going to like the easiest place to land in the whole system. And here I am naming it Repair and Save. Repair is an apt name, isn't it? Just doing exactly what it says. It's perfect. Let's go and pop some extra science things in there, which once again is absolutely useless. It's just a waste of time. Anyway, that's besides the point. I don't want to get ahead of myself now, do I? Let's just check in the staging here, and then we head off for launch. It's your standard, bog standard launch. You go up, and you go to the side of it. Around 10,000 meters. You have 45 degrees. Everyone knows this. It's been spouted time and time again. It's the old and truth. You know what I'm getting at. Why am I even saying this? Everyone knows. We're in the thick of it. Everyone knows. Anyway, so you go and do the thing. You do it right. Don't mess it up. And you get into orbit like this. And while you're there, you go and make a little maneuver node. Circularize. And you just wait until you get there. It takes a little while. I got better time warp installed, which I think most people do. If you go and do a little survey, I bet you the majority. I mean, like the vast majority, maybe 2%. Maybe the people who just bought the game or bought the second game. No one buys the second game. What second game? We don't talk about the second game. Maybe they don't have it, but pretty much everyone has this. It's impossible to play without it. But here I am, just circularizing. Just burning prograde. You go and just make the things go out until it's a circle. That's just pretty standard stuff. When I first started playing this game, I was like a lot younger, and I just thought rockets went up, as I think all of us do, and I just went straight up and then got lost in space somewhere. Good times. But anyway, here we are in orbit. Lovely, beautiful. Look at that. You don't even know it's bang on circular. It's circular. You don't even look at the numbers. It's just the numbers lie. The circle doesn't. And then we just go and, plan the maneuver to Minmus. You see me just go and disable some of my active missions there, whatever they're at the top. Turn off the icons, because I do have quite a few cluttering the system. Excuse me. Anywho, you go and make the maneuver there, and I hate it because you got like the stupid, it's on an inclination. I hate inclinations. Can inclinations get out of here, please? Yes, please, thanks. So you just you get an intersection, that's all you really want, and then you just wait until you get around to a certain point and adjust it later on. It's pretty standard, everyone knows what's going on here. Everyone knows what's going on. Do a quick save, because I'm awful. I'm genuinely awful at this game. I was gonna post a video before this, send like this little. Sorry about that. Send this little, send this little flying, like, the rotor. What are they called? Yeah, motor, electrical rotor. Yeah, motor powered little propeller plane, a little drone down to Eve, and the amount of quick saves in that mission. I think I spent more time loading quick saves than actually doing the mission itself. You know, I suck at this game. I'm absolutely awful. Absolutely awful at it. You know what I'm saying. Oh yeah. What am I even? But yeah, we go. Now we're at the maneuver node. We go and angle towards it. Don't have a Kerbal on here that has the right amount of levels to go and do the auto, lock onto the maneuver. But we can do it ourselves. It's a bit of fun. What happened to doing it yourself? Eh? Everyone's using these newfangled automated things. Psh, let's go back to the old days. That's how real rocket is. Did it? Yaha. But yeah, we just burn and prograde at the maneuver point. Slowly raise our apoapsis until it goes and intersects Minmus's orbit. I really should have sped this up, shouldn't I? But this is like I don't intend this video to be no one's gonna be sitting down intently watching this, be like, whoa, I love this video, whoa, I love this game, what the heck, whoa. This is gonna be second monitor content. You can put it over there, bleep, put it on the second monitor to your left, you go and play your game, and you just listen to this background music. That's all this. That's all I intend it to be, alright? If you go and watch this, stop watching this right now. Stop watching this. If you're actually watching this, just dead on. Stop it. Put something else on. Put this in the background. That's how it's meant to be. That's how it's meant to be. That's reading dinner. That's a separate story. That's reading dinner. That's something you could find. But I sure hope you can find something better next time. But look at that. We almost finished the burn. Brilliant. Beautiful. And we're well off. But who cares, Who cares? We're close enough. Maybe we aren't. I recorded this a couple of days ago. I forgot what happened. And look at that. Now that's right. Oh my god, yeah. So when doing this mission, I had the genius idea. I was like, why don't I go and land on Minmus first, repair the rover, and then go and save whoever it is from orbit. Who is it? Maybe Grassel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Save them from orbit. Then I thought that'd be a brilliant idea, so I spent like 20 minutes doing that. Didn't realize how stupid it was, because this rocket is severely over-engineered. I had way too much delta V. So I thought I might as well use it as much as possible. It was super inefficient. So I went and saved them with the bottom stage still attached, and then landed with it, rather than do it the other way around and waste all that fuel, use as much as possible. So I had to go and restart, and that's why I was that weird skip back there. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, Minmus. I don't know what's going on here with Minmus. It was bugging out. It was going freaky style. It was going, I don't even know. If you're epileptic, look away from that. A bit late now, I suppose, but yeah. If you're epileptic, hope you have someone nearby that can go and resuscitate you. But yeah, here we are. We finally in Minmus. We're going to do our circularization burn, or our capture burn, whatever you call it. I don't know the terminology. Get out of here. I only have 1,100 hours. Which is not that much, considering that some players, they've put like 90% of their lives into this. They'll just fresh out the womb, PC, Kerbal Space program, still there to this day. But there they are. Look at that. I think that's pretty impressive, though, personally. We go and get a 0 meter difference. It's not 0, it's still a little bit there, but it was very, very close. Rendezvous, like straight off the bat. It was very nice. And yeah, I'm just doing like the lazy method. I don't know if there's any other way to do this, really. I'm not like a big mathematician sort of guy. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, excuse me, I don't know what's going on. I just drank a sparkling beverage earlier on, and it's not helping me. But I don't know how else you're supposed to do this. Like, you go and point towards the target, and then you go and get closer to it, and then you go and retrograde to kill your velocity relative to it. That's the only way I know how to do it. If there's another way, then I maybe should just look it up and learn it. I don't know. But yeah, it's easy. Just do the thing. That's all there is to it. But yeah, now I'm at Gressel. Is it Gressel? I'm at this Kerbal's wreckage. They've been stuck in this little tube for a very long time. But I'm here to save them. It's just the sort of person I am. Just the sort of person I am. Let's go and get them out of their little pod, and they go spinning. They go and have a little bit of fun. You get a bit more disoriented. They've been there for years on end and they get out and just throw up everywhere. Not ideal, but better than the alternatives. I was going to go and try and push that and deorbit it, but then I decided not to, because I couldn't be bothered. Who cares about the space dolphins, the space polar bears? Who cares? Who cares really? I'm here for business. We're here for money. We're here for business. That's what we're here for. Let's get that straight. Anyway, we go and get Gressel to go and hop inside the lander. I go and untarget that. Do a quick save. Got to do a quick cheeky little quick save there. And then we just go and burn. Wait until we get around to our spot we need to land in, and burn. Down to there, you know what I mean. I think I did this a couple of times as well because I failed. So there might be some quick cuts and saves and whatnot. But I wanted to wait until it was on the light side of the planet, so I think I went around a couple of times, did I? I don't remember. I don't really remember. Yeah, I did. Yeah, look at that. See, I remember. I really should have made these clips shorter, shouldn't I? Yes, all good. Here we go, pulling anti-normal there to get that orbital line to go down a bit so we can intersect over the top of the landed desolate rover. Then we just time warp. You just time warp around. Just get over there. And I'm just raising the thrust again because I lowered it because there's a way too powerful engine for this craft. But I wanted to try something else other than the poodle, because the poodle is the mainstay. You don't want, try something else different with this. So it's just a quick mission I want to throw together to get the money to go and do the thing. And yeah, I just want to do something different. Sorry about that. And then I think I went way over. I did get this window a bit larger because I can't actually see what's going on. Let me go and there we go. Yeah, I went way over the maneuver node, but that's okay. It's a way too powerful engine. It just does its thing. It's fine. Then we just time warp until we're over it, and what you're going to see here, I think, is a pretty stellar landing, if you were to ask me. I mean, I'm just going to let it speak for itself. So we go and get rid of that stage there, so hopefully they can crash into Minmus. Okay, maybe it's not the best landing, but you'll see. We get pretty close. And go and deploy those legs there, and there we go. Burn retrograde, and go and just hover over, and we go and just plop ourselves down. We go and plop else. We go wait for it. We slowly descend. We don't want to go and crash into the surface now. That'd be ridiculous. I'm not going to do the crashing bit and then spend an extra half an hour going and getting it perfected. That's not happening. I should though. That'd be funny, but it's not happening. We just go and lower ourselves down to a quick little extra large puff at the end there. Just go and kill off our velocity. Boom. Look at that. How far away are we? 9.5 meters. I think that's a 10 out of 10 in any literature book of landing. And this is where I cried a little bit, because I did all this, brought all this science with me. I mean, it's not a big deal. I brought all this science with me, and the majority of them didn't actually yield anything. Of course, that one doesn't work because we landed. But yeah, I was kind of sad. But we go and get Bill. We got Bill in the old craft there. He's the engineer to go and repair this rover. We go and get him out. We can go and repair him. It was missing. What was it missing? It was missing a probe core. I mean, I could go and stick a Kerbal on there, but I don't want to waste resources. I wouldn't call them valuable, but they're definitely resources. You didn't want to waste them. So I'll put a little probe core on there. And as you'll see in a second, I didn't realize which way the Rove Max probe core was supposed to go. I fiddled around with it for a little while. You'll see here. I fiddled around with it. Hey, what am I doing? Like, wow, I don't even know what's going on. What's Bill doing? Like, he's got an engineering degree. I don't know how he's messing this up so badly. Hey, what's he doing? Come on, Bill. Come on. Okay, they finally found it. And I thought, which way is the right orientation? I'm like, of course, the bit that has the bit on the front with the words. That's the correct way, right? Surely it must be. I said to myself. Well, Bill said it was Bill's fault, by the way. Bill said to himself, "We gotta stick some solar panels on there to go and get some extra power." Put some batteries on there so we get some more speed and long range. And then we put a little scanner thing on there as well, which is also completely and utterly pointless. But, put it on there anyway, Every good rover needs one, doesn't it? Here we go back, just hop back over. And what else did I do here? Honestly, I don't remember. Save the game, that's it. Good choice. Glad you did that. That one was good though. I did a, what was it, surface sample? Apparently I hadn't done that before, so that yielded some good science. Then I want to do some EVA science, so I just go and pop that in there. And Bill gets ready to take his shot. He's been watching Tiger Woods. I think that's the, is he the swimmer? I don't know. And he goes, and watch out, Bill. Oh no, he's gonna go and hit the rover, isn't he? Hit the lander, that's what I mean. Yeah, no, he didn't. Oh, good. Don't worry, guys. Calm down. Bill's an amazing shot. He went. It's actually the other side of the planet. We have set up an 18 course mini golf course, and he's just managed to hit a hole in one in the 18th hole. I don't know how he did it. Honestly, it was the whole tracking station group. All of them they were cheering. There's jubilation in the air. We don't get Bill here to go and take all the data, because I thought we'd go and do some extra data taking later on, which didn't happen. But do it anyway, right? It feels proper. But now what we do, we get Bill to hop inside the lander, and he's going to go and control the rover through his little tablet. He's brought his tablet with him because he's an iPad kid. He can't help it. His parents raised him like that. And he goes and controls it from his little dodgy Bluetooth app. Well, what he didn't realize, all the controls on the rover was backwards. Like, why, where the orange tank is, why is that the front of the rover? Who designed this? Why is that the front? I don't know why that's the front of the rover. I think like the big wheel's always at the back, right? I don't know. So I spend all this time going and reconfiguring, and I get it all wrong. And in the end, I go and point towards the spot we need to get the rover to go to, and let's head straight there. We go in full speed ahead towards it. Now, those with more than 5 neurons firing at once would notice that we're not driving in the right direction, which I didn't realize. I, of course, didn't realize. We did some wheelies. That's pretty sick, actually. Wait a second. And in my, I don't want to say hubris, because that's copying another gentleman who does this sort of content. I go and turn the rover around. Go and turn that thing around, and it just goes and does a little flip. I mean, it's a cool spectacle, but it's not really what I was after. I spent all this time driving it this way, because I've sped this up like 6-8 times. So I spent ages doing this, and then look at that, disaster strikes. Hijinks ensues, as they would say. So we go and load this quick save, and lose all the progress I did with whatever. And then I can't be bothered to go and move all the wheels around again, so we just head off the other way. And this is when I realized that I put the rover core on wrong. But this whole time it was backwards. I had no idea to change it, so I was just driving this car backwards the whole way, and it was a whole thing. Then I saw this little rock. I'm like, oh yeah, here is an opportunity, and I'm an opportunist at the best of times. So I was like, let's go and drive up, let's go and park up and do a little scanning, get this thing out. Go and do some scanning there. And go and get this thing to go and stop eventually. It's hard to skid along this. These are ice flats. These are ice. Have you ever tried to walk on ice before? I haven't. It doesn't get that cold here, but if I did, I reckon I'd be as slippery as this rover. We get the scanner out. It goes all the sound effects stop working. I have to do it myself. Bleep bleep. And it goes. There we go. Awesome. And yeah, once again, I've apparently done it already, so I send it off anyway out of spite because I'm upset. And off we go again, back to where we need to go. And what you'll see in a second, I think, is quite the unfortunate event. It was quite the sight, as some would say. I go and manage to hit the one rock in the whole flats with the wheel, and once again this thing goes flying. It's not the most. It's pretty stable. It's just my driving that's awful. I think. No, it's Bill's driving that's awful. He needs to go and get a new tablet. That one's. It's a bit. The Bluetooth app hasn't been updated in years. It's a bit dodgy, right? Bought an old Rover core. We're on a budget here. We're on a budget, okay? It's because after Jeb signed that contract, the whole space agency went downhill, but it's okay. I managed to use the power of time manipulation. Bill doesn't have that, I have that, it's my power. I managed to use the power of time manipulation and go and get this thing upright. I thought it was pretty skillful in the end. One thing I want to point out, right, because you think, oh, maybe you do go and drive it with the tank first, but why are the lights facing that way? Why? I don't know who designed this, but I want to go and beat them up, so to point that out. Anyway, we go and finally drive over, and we get into the zone, and finally mission complete. We go and put the brakes on, and then wait 5 years for it to stop because we're on ice. Because I'm on thin ice right now. I want to point that out. I was recording this. This was like the video was like at 5 a.m. in the morning. I was getting tired. I was getting upset. I didn't want to have to redo this over and over again. It's like 5:30. I had to go and get up in the morning. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pushing going on. A lot of yeah. That's how upset I was. The sound effects are going wild. I'm gonna point that out. Well, after Bill's saved his Bluetooth app and whatever and closed it and deleted it from the app store because he's never going to drive that thing again, he goes and prepares to take off after a what would you say, somewhat successful journey. So we go and retract that landing gear, which I don't know why we did. Sorry about that. Not really necessary. And we go and point along the 90-degree vector. So I'm sure you've heard that before. And we go and start burning the engine. We're not burning CDs or burning DVD. Do we burn DVDs? I don't know. I wasn't alive then. DVDs, schmees, that's what I say. And then we just go and burn on the other side of Minmus so we can go and... I don't really know how this works. I don't really know which way you're supposed to do it to get the best, closest periapsis. I think it's this way. I don't know. It looked pretty good, but I couldn't be bothered, so I just went and time warped out of this, as you'll see. Look at that. That minty giant. Lovely. It's not giant, it's pretty small, in fact. But I would 100% eat it if I could. That's besides the point. Once we go and get out of its sphere of influence, we just go, because it's got so much fuel. We've got so much fuel, too much fuel, in fact. We just go and burn retrograde. There's no point figuring out a smarter way of doing this. Just burn retrograde and then get our periapsis below the Kármán line, which is 70,000 meters if you were unaware. And I ended up doing this twice. I think you'll see in a second. I don't know how I recorded this. Did I go and show the whole landing? I sure hope I didn't. I sure hope not. Did I? Please not. Please say I didn't. I don't think I did. I think we're safe, guys. Guys, calm down. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Oh my god, calm down. Seriously. Calm down. Stop it. Okay, good. So first time I went and splashed down to the oceans, and I thought that's not good enough. I want to go and land this thing. It's a lander after all. A lander is supposed to land on land. It's not a waterer. It's not a waterer that waters on land. You know what I mean? It doesn't land in water. So I went and did this whole thing again. Once again, 5. It's like 30. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning at this point. I was like, my head was falling on the keyboard. You'll see this thing go crazy. Not because the game was bugging. No, it's because like half the keyboard is being pushed down at once. We don't get this thing to land and go through the atmosphere, burning up with the beautiful new Firefly mod. Thank you very much. Is there a way to support that guy? Because that mod's awesome. I want it to be updated as soon as possible. I would 100% support it, Patreon or whatever. But I managed to get to overland this time, deploy those 4. I was gonna say umbrella. What are they called? Parachutes. Oh my god. It's 4 parachutes, and just messing around with the camera tools. Didn't realize they're even a thing. That's great. Should have done this the whole mission, but whatever. You know, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, go and land here. It's kind of just push the engine a little bit. Boom. Look at that. In a field of glitchy daisies. Are that those daisies? I think they're daisies. And I go and find like a nice little spot to put the camera and get a nice scenic shot of the rover as it lands. Not the rover, the lander as it lands. The lander as it roves. The lander on the land. Yes. You get what I'm saying. We're in complete understanding here. You are picking up what I'm putting down. Anyway, we go and review this real quick. Nothing of note. And we go and check our contracts. How much money did I get? I don't even know. Look at 142,000 from saving that person. 257,000 from repairing the rover. I think overall that is a good deal. Good contract. Thanks, Jeb. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video there. I just wanted to put this little teaser for the next video. Hopefully I end up making it and don't give up. But as I was sending this little surface floaty base to Eve, and I was testing it on Kerbal and it got a lovely thunderstorm. So I wanted to put this here as a little teaser of what's to come next. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you hit those buttons or whatever, and